15-year-old Muhammad Eid went on the mission to collect food for his family. Instead, the teenager was crushed by a parachute aid pallet near the Netzarim crossing in Nusrat. But he's not the first. Since the war first began in Gaza, at least 23 Palestinians have died and hundreds were injured in previous airdrops into the enclave.
Despite the famine and the hard conditions that we live in, my brother went to get aid that was dropped into the sea by airplanes. A box fell on him directly and he was martyred.
It's been nearly 2 weeks since Israel allowed airdrops into Gaza, after international pressure mounted following pictures of malnourished children coming to light. And even then, UN aid agencies and Doctors Without Borders warned that the method was dangerous and undignified.
All the population of Gaza is squeezed into only 20% of the Gaza Strip, means that either these airdrops are falling in extremely populated areas, they're dangerous, they have fallen on tents, people have been injured, or they fall in the so-called designated combat zones, where if people go towards them, it's extremely dangerous as well because they're at risk of being shot at by the Israeli forces. On top of that, there is zero way of organizing or controlling what happens when these packages fall. Of course, people run desperately towards them and chaos breaks out. And this is like the most undignified way of getting food assistance to people.
Airdrops have also been labelled as ineffective and expensive. According to a Washington foreign studies think tank, it's estimated that airdrops can weigh more than 540 kilograms when loaded with food and over 900 kilograms with water. They require specialist military crews and aircraft and can only deliver the equivalent of 2 truckloads at a time. Each flight starts from around $30,000, around 7 times more than sending the same aid by truck, even with border delays and the risk of looting.
I was injured by a blade because I wanted to provide food for my children. This way is crazy. It is sinful. This way of receiving aid is not for humans. It is for animals.
The UN says it welcomes all efforts to provide aid into the enclave, but insists the only safe and effective way is by road. But if Israel follows through with plans to take over Gaza, the Hunger Games played with people's lives could go on unless the war is stopped. Kristina Simich, TRT World.